Check, check. All right, how's that? Let me know if you can hear me now. All right. Bob, John, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. All right, yay. I've been having all sorts of issues today with computer stuff. This is actually my second attempt at this. All right, so next pick. Just it's a little low. Okay, I'll adjust it. We'll grab that, or we'll grab that card, and then let me go back and get the audio up. I have the game audio kind of low. It's okay. Oh yeah, that probably would be low, huh? How's that? Is that better? Or is that too loud? I've had some luck with this set. I could grab Atlantis Attacks here. Do I want a second one of these or we want Atlantis? I feel like we probably should take Atlantis. Let me know. Is that better? Okay, thank you, John. I appreciate it. Still kind of low, Bob. Is that from before I adjusted it though? I'll give it a second and see if it comes up because I did turn it up. So hopefully the audio, the game audio, I have kind of low. I could turn it up a little bit. I want to try to be sort of careful with it because sometimes it gets too loud. This is not bad. Here, probably could have gone with it just as easily. Okay, it sounds all right now. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. All right, the power's okay. I don't know. Even with all that, I think our first pack went okay. We got this. I don't know. I do I want to just take the land over this to draw. I might just grab this though. I, in case we wanted to splash red, I guess we could have taken the land. I don't love this card, but I'm gonna hang on to it just in case we need a playable. I don't have to worry about basic lands. You can put as many basic lands in a deck when you draft, but for the non-basics, you would have to draft them. All right, Absorbing Man's actually a good card. We could splash green for that. There's another Mockingbird. She's legendary, but hey, you know, it's pretty good. I like Herbie a lot too. I want to get at least one Herbie in the deck. I take this second Mockingbird though. I haven't played Constructed in a while, not in a few seasons. So right now it's I guess whatever whatever it defaults to. I used to play Standard on here quite a bit, but that was a few years back, and I did enjoy it. I do want to play some Constructed again. Yeah, I think that's the pick here. We do need to look for some ways to see more cards, draw some cards, a little more removal when it hurt, and we probably need some kind of bomb here still. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, John. What were you playing? Was it mostly standard or something else? Their building could be a thing, maybe, but this does let us draw. There's also Agents of Shields and Nick Fury, but I think we're going to get some card draw here. Historic, non-white equipment, and mono white equipment deck. That's awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I thought of playing historic. I think I probably would enjoy that more in standard, honestly. Really like Invisible Woman that much. Barrier Strike. I mean, taking another one of those might not be bad either. Uh, I feel like we might get another chance at one of those, though. Although we could have another chance at that card as well. See a lot of decent green cards. I do like Shield Spy Kit. A lot of times that's very good. So we'll take that. Okay, cool. I haven't played much Alchemy. Seems like it would be fun. I do like this life linker here. This is actually a pretty good card. It's a lot better than you think it would be. Creditor Believers is okay. We have a land here. Guess we'll just take the land. Yeah, Alchemy's got those weirdo cards where they do strange things. Um, they also have like an attempt at balancing, which I kind of like the idea of maybe attempting to balance some cards that are out of whack, but um, some of the cards are awkward. Like I played with some of them in Cube Draft, and they're cool. Like there's the creature that puts the power 9 in your deck. There's a Herbie. I'll take a Herbie. That Herbie is pretty late Herbie. Surprised nobody just grabbed that. Herbie's another card you think wouldn't be like super amazing, but in this format, like really good. This doesn't do much for us. Grab it in case we need a 2-drop though. Another one of these is okay. I don't know if I want to play 2 of those. We need like a bomb. A little more removal and like a bomb would make me happy. I mean, Go Nuts might get splashed at this point unless we get some more removal. Decoy Plot. I like Go Nuts. I like green a lot. Yeah, I know it's not the strongest color, but it's good. Oh, look, can we open a Khazar and an Epic Fight in this pack? Speaking of green, we already have one Atlantis Attacks. There's a Depower. There's Agent of Shields. I don't really like these prowess creatures. There's not much to really, not a lot of good instants and sorceries in this set. Actually, not many instants and sorceries in this set. It's very creature based. So these prowess creatures just aren't very good, unfortunately. I mean, I could also splash if I really need the removal. Or if I want to splash for Khazar, it might be worth it. There's the land we would need to splash with, huh? I think I'm just going to stick with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just because it's good with the 2 Mockingbirds we have. That might be good in our deck, too. There's also another Web Up. We got to take that. Yeah. Web Up is an easy pick there. Night Nurse. Night Nurse is actually pretty good. Another one of those cards that you feel like is a lot better than you think it's going to be. Strategem's also very good. Might take Night Nurse here. How are we on 2 drops? Yeah, I don't think I want to play that if I can avoid it. So we probably want the 2-drop. Yeah, a little bit of an aggro-ish deck here. We probably don't want a 3rd Mockingbird. Beast is okay. Another one of those. I might take Beast though. At least it sometimes can fly. Yeah, both of these are good. I'm probably going to take Murdoch's Crusade though, because it can deal with some of the enchantments or artifact or just enchantments, right? Yeah. Enchantment, yeah. It can deal with some of the problematic enchantments. Can be awkward. There's also the Wondrous Wasp, which is really good too. Ooh, I really want that. I really kind of want that for our deck. But I'm gonna go with Murdoch. I think Murdoch's is the is the adult choice there. Do I want another one of these, or do I want? We say the May. I think we want one of these. We're kind of aggressive. Let's lean into that. Could take another Herbie. I don't know if I really want to. I don't want two of those, so probably. Panther Pounce. Yeah, it's not great. I would consider it though in this deck. The Iron Lad, huh? It is a cheap flyer. Super suit. I take super suit over that though. Another one of these. You got 4 of those. Nobody else wanted them. I mean, I would consider playing this if we need to. Let's see what we got here. We don't have any big bombs. I think that's going to hurt us. I think our removal's good. I think we have enough card draw, probably. But I don't believe this is going to be like one of those decks that probably gets 7 wins. Be lucky to probably scrap together a few with this one, but we'll see how it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 creatures right now. What can we get rid of? Okay, we want that. I don't know if I want that. It's good with Mockingbird, but it's not amazing. It's good with Mockingbird, though. We want that. We want that. We want that. What's the wording on Mockingbird? Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. This does that, right? Where to go? Super suit. When it enters, oh no, it doesn't target. When it enters, attach it to target creature you control. I'll tell you, I'll probably dump that then. Couple web ups, couple depowers. Might not need 2 depowers. I'd keep the Atlantis. We got this. We got 2 of these. We got this. We got Murdoch's Crusade. I'll keep the shield kit. Probably get rid of at least 1 depower. We probably don't want 2 Kirby's. That's a bit much. We got too many 4s. This isn't that great either. It's a flyer, but we probably don't want 2 of these either. Our curve's so low. I mean, we want to get to lance attacks, but like land cycling won't matter. The connive's nice, but we have too many 4s. 3, 6, 7 now. Still a lot. Curve's a little awkward. We don't have any spells in the 4 spot though, so maybe this is fine curve wise. I don't want to get rid of that many more creatures. We're down to 15. So let's see what else we can get rid of here. Probably dump this. I do want to draw off that. But we draw off. Well, I think it's still important. I want to keep that. Could get rid of the second to power. You draw off it, which is nice, but sometimes you don't have a great place to use it all the time. Get rid of 1 more card. I don't know, maybe it's this. Oh, what other draw effects do we have? If any. We have the connive off this. We can scry, we can surveil. This draws. replaces itself. That can draw. I hate to lose this though. Are there any creatures here that are just not doing it for us? Someone kind of jumps out. Even Beast is like, Beast can draw though. It's got built-in curiosity. I think we need that. This is actually probably good with our Mockingbirds too. It's also this. This Scry 2 is nice, but I think we got enough going on here with flyers and with evasion. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't know. This is missing. This feels a little too much of a cutesy fast deck for this format. I think we, like I said at the beginning, if you get into white, you're going to be competing with people, and that is kind of what happened. We got some good removal, because there's a lot of great removal in white, and we got enough of the other stuff. I just don't feel like we have like the big card to help us. If we get incremental damage early and into the mid game, and then we can sort of get by with little tricks like Echo and some other stuff, we might be able to win some games here. But this isn't my favorite deck, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. They're playing blue. We'll have to keep an eye out for the We Say the Nay. Yeah, we're playing a lot of colors. Okay. Echo's great. I'm not going to throw Echo out there right now just to get removed. I might just put this out, even though this would be a better use of our mana. I want to wait until I can, we can start activating it and doing something with it, hopefully, before it gets taken out. Some people underestimate that card too, though, because they just figure, well, it's reliant on something else happening, but it's really useful. Yeah, one of the best cards, on commons, and probably the best uncommon in blue, quite honestly. Can't really do both. I could put this out now. Just in case I decide not to activate this next turn and do something else. Okay, that's going to get webbed up. Fortunately, web up costs 4, so. So he took my life linker. Okay. Okay with that, actually. So next turn, if I draw land, could I have powered that up last turn? That's okay then. I may actually want to do it later. seeing more cards than we are. That's going to hurt probably in the long run here. Just thinking, I really wanted to kind of see a land there. We could also kind of fake having a saving hay up a little bit here. It's going to cost 5. I'm going to put. Could also attack with this. We'll probably get the point across because they're going to think we got some tricks. I'm going to bluff some stuff out here. Yeah, they're going to take it. Aries are 1. All right. I'm going to just play this, make them think we have a counter spell. Just slow things down a little bit here. Because ultimately, I do want to buff this. I can copy it, though, which will be... Okay, stature can be dangerous. Keep an eye on that. And all right. Let's target a different creature. Oh, it just doubles on that creature. That's fine. Okay, so I could choose new targets. Can I go copy target? I saw that coming. Card. Yeah, we're falling behind here. I don't think we're winning this one. They just have seen too many cards now. We can connive here though. Or I can see more cards. Hopefully hit a land. That'd be a thing as well. I could attack with those. Do that. We have this turn. Well, actually, if I wait, I could double that maybe. So perhaps not then. Maybe we could connive twice. It enters abilities too, right? Or is it just activated? No, we can copy. Probably get rid of Agent of Shield. Bird. I have no targets right now for this, huh? You know, the second I the second I get rid of it though, there's like a Captain Marvel coming. So I probably get rid of Mockingbird here. Or I just get rid of Night Nurse. Yeah, let's get rid of Night Nurse. We got removal. But I don't mind them. I mean, that's fine. We saw our cards off that. What's the teamwork on Atlantis attacks? Like, that's starting to get a little awkward. 4. Well, this is something we could do. That's an instant. Gonna hold on to that. Flyers are eventually gonna get us. That and stature. Stature can probably kill us very soon, actually. They can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more damage, 6. So they can do 6 with stature, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10. So we're dead next turn if we don't do something here. We can Atlantis attacks now. Which we kind of have to. That 4 super awkward though. We can't bounce. I mean, I don't really care too much about bouncing that. We probably have to bounce stature to stay alive. This is a sorcery, unfortunately, not an instant. So we don't really have much of a choice. We're going to have to do this. Should we tap everything, though? We're still dead, right? I could also bounce. Well, no, it's not worth it. Let's... We have to bounce stature. We don't want to bounce justice. Get another... Okay, let's say we do bounce this and this. We'll have one blocker. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I think I'm going to do it. There's also the web ups. Yeah, that won't save us though, unfortunately. We're gonna have to get rid of that. And that. Ugh. Alright. They got a counter. Okay. All that for nothing. Alright, they got it. Yeah, this was kind of a tough matchup for us because this deck's sort of doing the same thing we're doing. In fact, that's probably the biggest issue we're going to run into because we are an Azorius deck. We're going to play against better Azorius decks, and Azorius decks are nuts. So that might be a good reason not to drop this unless you open some bombs, which we did not. Okay, so now our opponent also had like every removal spell, but to be fair, they also drew more cards than we did. So yeah, they will have every removal spell, right? Because they're seeing their cards. We're not. We did draw. We did catch up on draws a little bit. So I don't know. It's not a great opening hand. We do have a land cycler though, so I will keep it. All right, mulligan. It can be dangerous early, but we do have. Still playing some cards I don't think are that great. Like, I don't think this is that great. Piece, though. Let me attack with this first. I guess they wanted to tap that down and not block with their 3/2, which is fine. Play mine. 8 at this stage. I'll probably just play Kirby or Herbie. Would be nice to draw land there, but he can play our spells. Too much, actually. I think we can sit here and take damage from this all day, so let's get rid of that. Still. 4, 2. 3 cards are tapped out. Will they block? They might block. I'm going to attack. If they don't, well, they're ahead in the race, I guess. They did block. I am fine with. We're going to run this out there. Yeah, lots of mana, so something's coming. Kazar is a good one. Kazar is a good one. At some point, we're going to need land. I think the answer here, though, is out. Please scry. Yeah, we need the land. Get in there. We can run this out. Yup. Eventually, we lose the Kazar if we don't do something. They're looking at Echo, so they're respecting this card. It is very good. They're also probably concerned about Herbie beating them down in the air right now. So, epic fight. Okay. They went with Herbie. They can attack with the Kazar now. This, because I don't want to take 9. Starving Man, huh? Flip. And then play this. I think that's what we're going to do here. I mean, I could attack with Echo, but it will die. It will trade for a scroll, basically, and that's no good. Unless they're really nervous with my open mana, which they could be. Can't copy this effect. I don't have enough mana to do that. Well, let's do this. Let's keep that open and go here. See what they copy. Guess that's really the only option. They could copy those, but If you got a trick, you got a trick. Being webbing up something here. Pet Avenger is going to give them another creature. This can be problematic. This can also be problematic. Web Up gets rid of it permanently. I think I gotta go with the Pet Avengers though. Keep Kazar is another problem. I just think we got too many problems to deal with right now. I can also attack with this, see another card, and then we can Night Nurse. That could help us. If I was the opponent, I'd just take it, quite honestly. But I can block this card. No. Okay. Sure. Oh, and Kazar. Really? Really? To deal with though. Take the 3, get this off the battlefield. Assuming they don't have a trick with their 1 card. Still down to 2 though. Or well, lifelink we're up to 4. Oh well, there you go. Okay. That'll do it. Yeah, not enough. So they attack. Damage. So yeah, no matter what, we're in trouble here. We can block, then tap. I mean, I guess if they don't tag with everything, which I don't know why they want it. Yeah, you got it. Okay. 02. I told you we go 3 today because I'm on stream. Go from trophying to 03. Ugh. Yeah, this wasn't the best draft as far as this deck. Like I said, it's a cute deck that can kind of sort of put the pieces together and probably get rolling. But with the removal, like the removal we've been facing, it's just not gonna happen. I don't think. We'd have to really have an opponent that just only hits maybe 1 piece of removal and not a huge creature that we can't deal with. Again, card draw, card selection is an issue with this deck to some degree compared to at least the first deck we played. Maybe not so much that last one. Mm-hmm. We did stumble on mana last game too, which hurt a little bit, but red deck, huh? We got here Echo and Mockingbird. Those are probably fine. At least the stream is holding up. Yep, alright. Sure. I don't know. Do we care? Like this. Get Echo online. That probably is worth it. If they want to kill it, they can kill it. They got a lot of mana. The Gorilla can be actually pretty good. So now, basically, if we web something up, it's got to be that. Yeah, threaten the air by this Mockingbird. If we could find a way to target it, that would be nice. Okay, they don't like that Mockingbird. That's okay. The treasure token. Yeah. To get rid of Paul Kling. We just need to balance the board. Bizarre again. Jeez. Okay. This deck just didn't get there. Didn't happen. This out. At least it folds back everything for a bit. Fury. They have the colors do it once, right? Maybe not. Maybe they're short one. You can't do blue and black, huh? Probably take 7. No, we can't take 7 though, can we? We're gonna lose that. But can we not kill anything? I think we have to take something off the battlefield here. We just take the 7. I could also block the Mockingbird, but I think that's probably premature. Okay. There's this, but I can't copy it at this point. 3/2 blocker. I do think we need the lifelinker. Samson. Yikes. Last attacks, if we can get there, could bounce this and deal with it. That would be nice. Everybody's anxious to just rush in there with Kazar. Okay. Poor Kazar. I am 2 lands off Atlantis attacks, which is no good. Kind of sucks. I could kill the token. I don't think I can wait for Atlantis attacks to be up, so I think we have to kill the token. We gotta play. Yeah, they have no cards. Yeah, it was a tough one, Bob. It was it wasn't the best of drafts. I feel like green was looking good, like kind of halfway through. I was like regretting like having to pass some of those green cards, like we did see Kazar and such. Some go nuts went by, but yeah, just we're competing with white. I think white and blue probably too much. Kind of is what it is. I did that in the wrong order. I could have got a +1/+1 counter on that if I was paying attention. Not that that matters too much, but could matter. Yeah, sure. Guess it would have mattered here. Oh, maybe not. Or not. Unless they put those counters on another creature. But if I had the 4, they would have just put it. Well, I guess they can put it on 2 creatures. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna do it. Still 2 lands off Atlantis. Yep. That would have helped Mockingbird. Yeah, I guess that's that. All right. Well, 0-3 that one. Not surprised with that deck though. Like I said, I think it could have got going with the right draw, but it was just too slow, and we just didn't have like a big bomb, any big catch up cards, other than maybe the life linkers could catch us up. It was a rough one. But what can you do? Last time we went 7-2, this time we go 3. That's magic. We got a bunch of these. Should we open them? Why not? Got a bunch of random packs. Let's see what is. Let's open 10 packs of Marvel Superheroes. See what we can get. What do we got? Horn of Greed. Okay. I feel like in Strixhaven, maybe because I just played a lot more Strixhaven, I felt like I saw the reprint sheet like all the time. This time, I don't feel like I barely see it. Thanos, the Mad Titan, Shang-Chi, Elektra, Vision Quest, Armor Wars, Wild Card, Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Arc Reactor, Loki, God of Mischief, and the Scarlet Witch. Heart of Greed's cool. It's reciprocal though, isn't it? Whenever a player plays land. I don't know. I guess I probably wouldn't play that in limited. Unless you really had some kind of like land thing going on, which I don't know how you do that in the set, but hey, sure. Why not? Thanos is kind of an awkward one sometimes in draft because of the 3 colors that it's in, especially, you know, if you're playing a Orzhov build and you can splash red, it's probably fine. You know, maybe a Baxter building to perhaps use the power up. Yeah. Shang-Chi's good. Electra's great. Yeah. So what else did we get? Visible Woman, Crossbones. Crossbones can be great in the right deck if you have villains. Couple of Crossbones. Ben Grimm. I like Ben Grimm a lot too. Good removal spell, Hour Defeat. Widow's Bite. Lightning Strike. Giant Growth. Some classics. Some classics in here. Let's open 10 more. Why not? One of the big cards, huh? Yeah, if you can get that draft, you're having a good day. Avengers Under Siege. Doom Reign Supreme as well is here. Okay. Now I feel justified for having the thumbnail. Storm. Captain America's Shield. Good. Structure Cosmic Q. Thunderbolt Conspiracy. Another Doom Reign Supreme. Now definitely justified for having the thumbnail. And Kingpin. Let's hear anything interesting. First Lightning Strike last pack too. I don't know how that works, but okay. A few more of these. Civil War is fantastic and limited. One of the best card, maybe the best card to draft if you can. It's not in the colors you want to be, but if you're playing white and something else flashing red, yeah, pretty good. And this is probably the best blue uncommon in draft. Justice, fantastic. I really like Gorilla in draft too. Undercover Scroll, of course, is good as well. So some cool draft cards in that one. Got a land, Crossbones, Giant Growth, She-Hulk. Now we saw how many Giant Growths go by in our last few packs. Still the first one, apparently. Okay. Okay, Arian. Armor Wars again, Madam Mask. Herbie. Open one more. I'll keep one. All right. Well, before I do go, just a quick reminder, this video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order the you can order the Marvel Superheroes products there, but you can also pre-order the Hobbit products now as well. And they have a whole lot of other great things on their website, magic related and otherwise. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the U.S. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the description below. And once I'm done with the stream, I'll put one in the comment section too. So anyway, I guess that is going to do it for today. And I'll be back next weekend with another episode of the Market Watch. If you missed this week's, check it out because it's a really good one. There's been some product delays with some of the Marvel products, not the main set, but most of the other ones. And yeah, some cards are spiking because of that. So it's kind of an interesting watch for sure. Yeah, Bob, I do like the land cycle as well. I think the land cycle is good. I think there's some really cool commander cards in the set and in the jumpstart set too. Like there's some really cool ones in the jumpstart set. There's a few like eternal playable cards here and there. I really like some of the combos that have come up with like Caltrops and like Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, stuff like that. Like I think the set's actually kind of cool. Like, I know it's Universes Beyond. I know that's not for everybody, but yeah, I do have an attachment to Marvel. I've read comics longer than I played Magic, so like I feel like I know the characters. It's kind of a fun set for me, flavor wise in that regard. But if you're not into Marvel, then you don't know. Well, I guess with the movies, a lot of people know many of the characters, though. To be fair, but yeah, if you don't know the characters, I could get not being really excited about it, but I do think the set itself is pretty good, and I think the draft environment's not bad. I really like Strixhaven. Strixhaven was probably my favorite draft in a while, although I really liked Lorwyn Eclipse too. And this one, Turtles was okay. Turtles surprised me. I really didn't expect much from Turtles, but it was actually okay. Spider-Man I did not enjoy. I didn't think that was very good. But out of recent draft sets, this is one of the better ones, I think. It's so polar opposite of Strixhaven that I find that interesting. That like we went from all instant sorceries matters, a draft where you can draw your whole deck, to a draft where okay, drawing cards is a premium again, and character. It's all about the characters and the creatures and the creature abilities, right? So very, very different. And even the removal is weaker here as opposed to the previous set, because they're trying to let these creatures shine a little bit and let you use your power ups and stuff. So it's so different that it's kind of enjoyable, you know. I don't know how I would feel if it's as enjoyable if like there was a regular set before it, not one that was solely instant and sorcery focused, but I like it. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, again, I want to thank you all for watching today. Bob, John, thank you for your help. Thank you for letting me know about the audio issue, and I appreciate that, and for chatting and hanging out. So, and everyone else who watched as well, or if you're watching on the replay, thank you very much. So, anyway, I will talk to you all again next weekend for the market watch, and we'll probably stream again as well. So hopefully we gotta do better, right? All right. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you soon.